Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Rebel Rewind. My name's Christopher. With me, as always, is Eric from Sire Speed Reviews.
What's up, Chris?
Not too much, Eric. What? How are you doing? Is it
I'm
hot?
good, man. What you been up to?
Are you suffering from the heat in Texas?
Not today. I'll tell you that, my friend. It hasn't been a hot day at all.
No.
Like
How
cloud
about
coverage has been kind of nice.
how about the heat of having all those Star Wars celebrities down at Rebel ScumCon this coming weekend?
I know. I unfortunately I was talking to the group and letting everybody know that unfortunately I was going to attend. So
Yeah, that's too bad, eh?
I am doing a little trip, but
I think Boba's going to be there, isn't he? Tamora Morrison's going to be there.
Tamora Morrison, he was coming to the Houston comic.
Oh, he went. It was the Houston one. Who's going to this one? Is Daniel Logan? I want to say
Daniel Logan. I think is coming to Rebel Scum. I'm not sure. I don't think
there's a lot. There's a lot of characters, a lot of Star Wars actors, and yeah. So
they picked up a actually
like
there was one
I might have to
that couldn't make it.
Yeah. I might have to try and make it down to that convention one time.
That'd be cool.
And then I'll come and visit you, right? Because you're where is it? It's in like Fresco, Texas, or something.
Frisco, Texas. Yeah. Like 5 hours from where I'm at. 5-6 hours.
Because you're where?
I'm in Houston.
I can never remember. You're in Houston.
Houston is like southbound.
Houston. How far are you? How far are you from San Antonio then?
San Antonio is about maybe 3 hours. Sorry.
3 hours? Okay, so you're a little bit away.
Hours.
So you're in Houston. Okay.
Yeah. So Frisco, Texas is about 6 hours from me.
Okay. See, because like that would be cool to go to that convention. And then there's like there's that pizza place that's like it's got like the Star Wars and then there's the Holocron store, which is down there somewhere.
In Dallas, yep.
It's in Dallas as well. So how far is Dallas? Is Dallas quite a ways then?
It's about 6 hours.
Okay, so it's close to Frisco.
Yeah, it's really close. I mean, I think it's just maybe 30 minutes.
So that would be worth it. I'll have to come down there one day, go to Rebel ScumCon, and you and I will have to go to like the pizza place, and we'll go to Holocron and check that out too. Do a toy hunt.
We'll make plans for 2020.
You and I like our toy hunts, right? So yeah. Because like I don't think I'm going to be going to Celebration. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it work.
That's in California. That's too far. I mean,
I'm really low on the totem pole for seniority at work, so I'm not going to be able to make that work.
I've been at my job for about 20 years, so I got the time. I just
it's money. Yeah, it's always money.
The issue, man.
Yeah. Well, maybe we try and make plans and we meet up at Rebel ScumCon and go for pizza.
I was checking out some of the hotels and it's not bad. Prices not bad.
Yeah. Maybe not this year. Maybe 2027, like you said. Yeah. Maybe I'll try and do that. That'd be cool. We got some news and rumors again today. I don't think we had to do too much scraping of the barrel this time. There was some interesting news,
and we got some decent stuff in the rapid fire. That's what's
in the rapid fire as well. Yeah. Patrick in the chat from Ocean City, New Jersey on holidays says, "What's up, fellas? Can't wait for the rapid fire. I know rapid fire is coming up."
Yep.
Saving for Celebration is why I might skip the other cons. I mean, that's fair. Yeah. So, like I'm not going to be going to Celebration, so it's not in the cards. So I'm going to have to wait until like I'm up the seniority ladder. Because like right now, like, so we pick our vacations in February for the year. Mm-hmm. So by the time it gets to me I'm on the last page, man. Like I'm at the bottom of the last page. I've got like 2-3 people underneath me. So
it's all by seniority, right?
It's all So by the time vacation picks, I get to pick my couple weeks. Like April's pretty much full. So yeah. I'm just I'll wait and go another year. 1 year I'll make it to Star Wars Celebration.
I'd like to also. I mean, if it was in Fort Worth, if it was in Florida, I wanted to go. If it was in Florida, I would have made more plans to go there.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
California. It's like one of those trips, man. I'm like, you have to plan
There you go.
way in advance.
Patrick said he's hoping to get his hands on the Star Killer with the helmet, the limited 750 piece limited edition. Yeah, it's I think it's like $50 retail when you pre-order it.
I'm sure he pre-ordered the Star Killer Funko Pop.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about, the limited edition one with the helmet.
Oh, 750 pieces. I thought he was talking about a helmet. The like a Lego build or something.
No, it's the it's the Funko Pop with the helmet. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 750 pieces, limited edition. It retails for $50 from the Funko store. I think if you pre-ordered it.
Yeah, well,
I'm like, I don't know. I'm not gonna try. Like, I got a friend who orders Funko Pops. I mentioned casually that if he's able to get his hands on one, I'll take one. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how that pans out. Yeah, and 2,000 rewards points to redeem for early access. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know when pre-orders go up for that, but I'm not gonna like try gunning for it. You know, I'm not gonna waste my energy trying to hunt it down, try to pre-order it. It's not worth it.
It's been a while since I've seen them do any special edition or limited edition Funko Pops.
Yeah,
for Star Wars at least.
Patrick said he's gonna try. Of course you are, Patrick. We wouldn't expect anything less of you trying. Like we would be shocked if you didn't try. So hopefully you get it, Patrick. Fingers crossed for you, buddy. Sure. Yeah. But yeah, shall we jump into the rapid fire and give Patrick his fill?
Rapid fire. I think I'm gonna do a longer version of that.
A longer version, yeah. Well, you can rename it. You can rename it. Like what's the opposite of rapid?
Rapid, slow burn.
Slow burn, yeah. Slow burn. Slow burn segment.
All right, here we go. So
or like kind of like a cinder or whatever, you know.
Cinder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoldering.
Yeah. Smoldering. There you go. A smoldering. Smoldering segment.
Fire.
And it could just be like him moving slowly. You should do it. You should do it. Patrick says rapid fire. Yes. All right. So, anyways, yeah, to the rapid fire.
So I'm sure a lot of people know this already, but Matt Smith is coming to a galaxy far, far away. Sources tell Deadline that Matt is on board to join Ryan Gosling in the Starfighter movie. Mia Goth is also on board with Sean Levy directing and Jonathan Trapper penning the script. Jeff Snyder also talks about Matt Smith's villainous role in Star Wars Starfighter. He's told the Force will not be with him, and he'll be playing some type of military general in the film. Also, a lightsaber used by Darth Vader in the original Star Wars film has gone on display in London ahead of its auction, where it's expected to fetch millions. The lightsaber featured on the climatic battle on The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi could fetch up to $2.94 million in the auction in the prop stores auction in Los Angeles come September 4th through the 6th.
Wow,
so you're heading crazy. That way to.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? No, right? I'd have to sell like all my organs, and then some. I don't know.
That's $2.294 million. I mean, that's
so let's just say $3 million, right? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's pretty much Star Wars for the rapid fire segment.
Patrick said, "Anakin burning slowly." Yeah. I want to be friends with that Star Wars fan. Yeah, watch it be like a celebrity. It would have to, right? You would think it'd be like a celebrity or some like CEO of like a big company. Yeah, deep pockets. Yeah.
Oh, what's that movie with Adam Sandler? Where
Mr. Deeds.
Dude, he got everything, like all kinds of Star Wars
right?
Movie props and stuff. He had the Knight Rider from the movie. I mean, for the show
Yeah.
back in the days, yeah. That's the type of guy that'll win it.
Yeah.
On the right
Right.
hand.
Yeah. But let's jump into some Star Wars news. So we got Star Wars actor admits his prequel character's death was a huge mistake. So Liam Neeson spoke out. He's doing press tours for the Naked Gun reboot there, and where he plays the son of Leslie Nielsen's character, Frank Durbin. So according to one of Star Wars' biggest stars, the prequel character's death was a huge mistake. In 1999, Star Wars Episode 1 of The Phantom Menace, Star Wars fans were introduced to a new take on a galaxy far, far away as director George Lucas began recounting the fall of one Anakin Skywalker. While The Phantom Menace was not the critical success Lucas may have thought it to be, although I feel like it was pretty successful still. One highlight almost unanimously among the audience members has always been Liam Neeson's Qui-Gon Jinn. Mm-hmm. However, Neeson's on-screen Jedi Master was short-lived in the franchise as the character was killed off in that first prequel era film, dying at the hands of the villainous Darth Maul, played by Ray Park, a decision the actor has now publicly decreed. Qui-Gon has, of course, come by way of the Force Ghost over the years in titles like Disney Plus's Obi-Wan Kenobi. He also showed up in the Clone Wars as a Force Ghost. But Episode 1 was the only time fans got to enjoy Neeson in the flesh as the now iconic Star Wars character. In a conversation with GQ while promoting his recent Naked Gun Legacy sequel, Neeson declared once and for all that he thinks Qui-Gon Jinn's death in The Phantom Menace was a mistake. He said, quote, "I'm supposed to be a Jedi. I'm supposed to be a master," Neeson posited about his prequel character, saying he can't believe his character fell for Darth Maul's clever or not so clever tricks during the climactic battle on Naboo. He said, "I'm supposed to be a master Jedi. My character fell for that. Oh, I'm going for your face. Nope, I'm not. I'm going for your stomach." It's like, oh, please, hardly a master Jedi. So, have you seen that clip? Have you seen that conversation?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's pretty funny. Like, just, I don't know if he's being serious.
I can hear it,
I feel like I get it. I understand that. But I don't know if I agree with that. Like, I feel like Qui-Gon is an older character. He wasn't quite like Ben Kenobi's age, but like compared to Darth Maul, he wasn't like a spring chicken, right? So I feel like he didn't fall for that. Like he got outdid by the younger Sith Lord with more stamina. So, well, what do you think? What do you think on those comments? Do you think his death was a mistake? I mean, I would have loved to see more. I would have loved to see more of him.
For sure. I mean, but the scenes that we got, especially in that scene, man, I loved it when he was like meditating and relaxed and meditating really. And Maul was just like a, like a
pacing back and forth.
Attack. Yeah. So I love that the difference between the two, and it just shows that type of master he was. But at the same time, I'd have seen the fight been a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But it was going to happen that he was supposed to die, and it just happened that way. But but like he says,
and you know what? I was watching Star Wars. I was watching Star Wars series video, and he was explaining like in like the novelization and stuff like that. It said that like Qui-Gon Jinn is older. He's and I guess like he practices what is it, Form 4 or whatever, where you try and keep more space between you and the person you're fighting is that, and that was kind of like tighter quarters, so he couldn't really use that to his advantage. So so it wasn't just as simple as he fell for Darth Maul's trick there, but like I don't even think he fell for that. I think it was just like I said, like maybe Darth Maul's a lot younger, right?
Yeah,
and more stamina.
Gassed out, a little exhausted.
Yeah,
towards the end of that.
Right. So, but let us know what you think in the comments and in the chat. What do you think?
I just thought he served his purpose.
Yeah, he did serve his purpose. I would have loved to see more of him in episode 2. Like if they killed him off in episode 2, but then like the story would have, I don't know how it would have worked out story wise, right? Because you need that time period for Obi-Wan to really start training Anakin and stuff like that. So,
and just really, like in New Hope, we have Obi-Wan that died on the first film.
Exactly. So it's the same thing, right? Same with
supposed to die.
Same with the sequels. The old lion died, right? Han Solo died. The mentor died.
Yep.
So, yeah. Patrick says Rick Springfield is a huge collector of vintage figures. He has the Boba Fett that's the most expensive to own. That's pretty cool. Yeah, maybe Rick Springfield will buy the lightsaber then. Yep. You never know.
Yeah, right? Just if you're gonna buy it, man, at least I don't know, let it fall in the hands of a collector and not just somebody who's just gonna flip it and make more money off of it.
Agreed.
So we kind of talked about a little of A New Hope. So we're gonna go into my first story of this evening. Star Wars.
Nice little segue there.
Yes, returns to theaters for the 50th anniversary. So George Lucas changed the film industry in 1977 with the release of Star Wars, which immediately became clear that Lucas had a hit on his hand. Nobody could have expected it to grow into this behemoth that we see today. Sequels, spin-offs, TV shows, novels, much more pieces of media, video games even. So while fans prepared themselves for upcoming releases, which includes a variety of development and animated shows like Star Wars Vision 3 and Maul's Shadow Lord, Lucasfilm is ready to turn back time. The original film, known as Star Wars A New Hope, will return in theaters for the 50th anniversary in 2027. Information regarding the re-release is sparse. However, it noted that the 2027 will feature a year-long 50th anniversary celebration from Lucasfilm. Star Wars A New Hope will be returning to theaters April 30th, 2027 for a limited time, including the time where it will fall into May the 4th. So stay tuned for updates and ticket sales. Lucasfilm preparing for the 50th anniversary of this epic celebration. I've been enjoying going back to the theaters and watching Revenge of the Sith, Phantom Menace when they re-released them back in theaters. So I'm definitely down for this and watching this in theaters. So
yeah, that's 2 years from now, though, right? Or a little less than 2 years, but still
2027, May, basically April 30th to May 4th, 2027.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Imagine to just like get a little pin or something, 50th anniversary.
Yeah, right.
Just celebrating.
Pin or yeah. But that's the thing. I bet you they're gonna have 50th anniversary pins at Celebration though. So
yeah,
I might have to get one of my friends to pick me up a 50th anniversary pin or something when they go, because I got friends that are going. But yeah,
thanks.
Yeah.
So
definitely go see
1977.
Right?
I mean,
crazy.
Still, if you look at the movie, even though it looks dated, but it's still to catch in the theaters. Catch in the theaters, it's still just surprisingly that film you can watch it in theaters now, and it still looks just as good, and it won't be like, oh dang, this movie looks old and outdated. No, it looks they were way ahead of their time with the New Hope.
Yeah, like you said, it does look dated.
Yeah,
and that's why, like, if we were to do a ranking, it's lower because it looks dated compared to the other ones. Like even Empire doesn't look as dated as A New Hope, but it's still like I still love it. Like I don't hate any of the Star Wars content.
Yeah,
you know that.
Yeah,
you know that I don't hate it. I love the sequels. I love the Acolyte. Sure there's stuff I love more than certain stuff, but I love it all.
Well, that's cool, man. I mean, it's awesome to be positive for all the projects going out. I mean, sometimes I can be a little critical, but hey, we got Star Wars, so I mean,
we got Star Wars.
I always got to try to bring back and say, you know what, I'm watching Star Wars. So
that's the thing. Like people say, George shouldn't have sold Star Wars and stuff, and he should have kept it. But if he had kept it, who's to say he would have made more movies? Like he might have just stopped doing stuff altogether, right?
Well, I know for sure we knew we were going to get a sequel.
Well,
but all the other
scripts,
shows, like the shows that we've
but like he wrote the scripts. He wrote the scripts, but like doesn't mean he was gonna go out and direct them himself either, right? Like he might have just been.
I don't know if to say not, because
who knows
what he had planned out. It was just falling in line with what Mark Hamill was talking about, like the time span that it was going to be, when it was going to be. He was talking about dates, even when we were going to bring these movies out. I have no doubt that he was going to come back, but to get as much Star Wars, maybe not. If it was in the hands of George Lucas. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think we would have any more Star Wars right now if it was still in his hands. Like I said, maybe the odd thing coming out, but I don't think we'd have as much. Maybe the trilogy at the very least, but I don't think. I'm doubtful we would have gotten a trilogy. Like he had the plans for it, but like I don't know if he would have went through with it, because he's just like, I want to spend time with my family and stuff. So yeah. But that's, I think it might be another discussion there.
Yeah, that would be.
But speaking of some Star Wars casting news, or this was a potential casting. So Paul Walker, who we all know from the Fast and the Furious franchise, and if you're a film fan, Pleasantville, he was fairly young in that, which would have been probably around the same time as the prequels. So Paul Walker camped outside George Lucas's ranch, but still didn't get the Star Wars role he wanted. So Paul Walker allegedly camped outside Skywalker Ranch to play Anakin Skywalker, but lost the role to Hayden Christensen because of being too old, which I guess makes sense. He was looking for someone younger, and Hayden was younger at the time, right? So in the wildest of casting what ifs in Star Wars history, it is rumored that the late Fast and the Furious star Paul Walker once camped outside George Lucas's Skywalker Ranch in a last-ditch effort to land the role of Anakin Skywalker. It's no secret that Walker was deeply invested in being cast in Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and according to various unconfirmed insider reports from the early 2000s, even staged a bold move by showing up at Lucas's ranch uninvited, hoping to impress the legendary filmmaker. Despite his enthusiasm and rising star status, Walker ultimately lost the role to Hayden Christensen, then unknown Hayden Christensen. While Walker's campout showed his dedication, Lucas reportedly felt the 26-year-old was too old to play the 19-year-old Jedi Padawan and needed someone who looked closer to the age to Natalie Portman's Padme Amidala. So in hindsight, the moment marked a turning point in which, in both men's careers, Christensen would go on to become Anakin Skywalker and later Darth Vader, while Walker shifted gears to star in the Fast and the Furious, launching one of the Universal's biggest franchises. Still, the fact, if true, that Walker was willing to pitch a tent just to get noticed shows how different Star Wars history might have been had Lucas opened the door. So that's kind of interesting, right? Can you see him as Anakin Skywalker? I don't know if I could.
Well, see, they played together. They played on a movie called Takers, and you can tell the different for the age. Hayden Christensen and Paul Walker were both in that movie, and he looked like he would be the older brother. And then for it to be Natalie Portman, love interest, and I think they did the right choice with getting Hayden. He did.
Oh yeah, definitely. They definitely did the right choice.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Even if George was like, hey, you know what? I'll throw you a bone. I'll make you a Jedi in like the big scene on Geonosis, right? Like that could have been cool too.
Yeah, that would have been cool. I mean, they have there's something about, not that they look alike, but they have that same kind of air.
They do have the same, like a very similar
something
look to them, right?
Something similar, but
between
you guys. And like I said, I'm not sure if they were like pals, buddies, or not, but I think they probably were. Around that same time. But
yeah, so he actually talked to Teen Movie Line in an interview, and he said, "I was really bummed out that I didn't get the part of Anakin in Star Wars Episode 2, but there were rumors circulating, so I don't know how close I came to actually getting it." Josh Jackson was apparently in talks to play Anakin 2. He laughs. I'm guessing he means Joshua Jackson, I suppose. Which that's one I can't really picture. Like I could probably see Paul Walker if he was a little bit younger being cast. But he said his reply goes on. He says he can't say anything, but a part of me was thinking, "You bastard, you better not get the part over me." At the same time, you'd be happy if he does get it rather than Hayden Christensen, some no-namer from Canada. He'll probably be good though. Well, at least he'll show up on time and know his lines. So.
Not the Canada.
Wow. Yeah, a low blow to the Canadians. Paul. R.I.P. Paul Walker, though.
For sure.
We did lose a great talent, but like, it would have been cool to see him in Star Wars. That could have been cool. Yeah. Maybe not as Anakin, but like I said, another smaller part, maybe another Jedi. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like he put, who did he put in that arena scene? Like there's he put like NSYNC band members in there.
I heard that NSYNC.
Right? Yeah, a couple of the band members were in that scene. There were some other cameos in that scene too. So like he could have just been like, "Hey, you know what? I can't make you Anakin. But I can make you a Jedi for one of the scenes, right?" So
that'd have been kind of cool.
That would have been cool.
And maybe
Heck, I would have done that, right? Like
there's footage of him inside the Jedi temple, just walking around the background or something.
Right? Yeah. Would have been cool.
That would have been cool. Man.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Paul Walker, man. He was. I mean, I was into cars since forever myself, and I just when he passed away, that was tough.
Yeah, tragic.
But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we didn't get him in Star Wars. Being that he definitely was a fan, because camping out, that's not because
that's determination, right?
Yeah, not just to get a role. This he did this to be in Star Wars. So
yeah.
The things that people do to try to get the role, and that kind of segues into my little story of Tamora Morrison.
Still trying to come back.
I'm trying to get that little bridge over to the next story. So Boba Fett actor Tamora Morrison tells Star Wars fans to reach out to Lucasfilm about his return. All you need to do is send a letter or email. Tamora Morrison, who had been a member of the Star Wars family for more than 2 decades, is calling on fans of the franchise to urge Disney to bring him back for more appearances in a galaxy far, far away. Morrison recently appeared at Tampa Bay Comic Convention via Collider and was asked if he had any Star Wars project lined up. No, Morrison bluntly answered, "We really have to treasure those moments now. All you need to do is send a fax or a letter or an email to those powers that be at Lucasfilm. I'm sure they'd love to hear from everyone. Please give Daniel Logan and Tamora Morrison another chance to put them somewhere." Morrison debuted as the Mandalorian bounty hunter in Jango Fett in 2002's Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and went on to play the character's many genetic clones, plus the grown-up version of the adoptive clone son, Boba Daniel Logan, who appeared at the panel with Morrison playing Boba as a child in Attack of the Clone. He says that the crazy part with Star Wars is that you don't know about filming or anything until like a week or maybe 2 weeks, less than that, right? Logan says, "Thanks, but the thing is, Tim Morrison is the greediest person in Star Wars. He's playing so many characters. He's got the most characters in Star Wars. So if you go down the line from Jango, Boba, all the clones, Rex, Cody, Fives, he's got the most characters in Star Wars. There are going to be plenty of opportunities," Logan says, especially for this guy, especially with this era in Star Wars, like Ahsoka and all the stuff set after Return of the Jedi. He plays Morrison plays Boba Fett in the most popular Disney Plus series and a spin-off, The Book of Boba Fett, which aired 7 episodes in the streaming platform late 2021 and 2022. I don't know about you, but I would love to get him back. And I mean, even though that's not exactly the Boba we wanted from Tamora Morrison, but if we could get a more badass version of Boba Fett for the second season of Book of Boba Fett, that'd be dope.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I love this. I don't even know how to reach out to Lucasfilm or send it.
I know, right?
Like,
right?
If we would put some information on here, I probably would have followed through.
Dude, you might have to camp out on behalf of Tamora. Be like, get this man back in Star Wars. Although, like, could he be just like saying this stuff and he's actually in? Maybe he's got his cameo in the Mando and Grogu movie?
He says no,
like, but actors have told lies before to like, yeah, you know,
yeah.
Obviously, they're sworn to secrecy about this stuff, so. I mean, he's going above him. He could be going above and beyond and just saying he's not in it, and then surprise, hey, he shows up in the Mandalorian and Grogu, right? So,
Captain Rex, Commander Cody, just one of these characters. I know we got him in the Book of Boba Fett. No, the
Ahsoka series.
And then we got him in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series.
Yeah.
As the 501st, trooper out begging for change.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we could bring him back. Bring him back. I mean, I don't care. However you want to do it, just do it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, but
hopefully. I'd love to see him back.
Yeah, for sure. I like to see him, if we can bring him back as Boba Fett and, like I said, just more dope character than we got in the first season. I'd be happy for that.
Yeah, right. But speaking of some more casting news, getting people into Star Wars, we got some rumors. I guess rumors. It's nothing official yet. That Chris Evans could be joining the Star Wars universe, which I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not too sure. Like he's a great actor. Like he's good as Captain America, but is he too big of a name to play a character? Like you're not going to have him as a side character. You'd have to have him as like one of the main characters if he is cast. And I can't see him playing a villain, but I could be wrong. But yes, according to Screen Rant, Chris Evans and Star Wars rumors mean one fantastic team up could actually happen. So rumors of Chris Evans potentially joining Star Wars, the Star Wars galaxy, could lead to an epic actor team up in the galaxy far, far away. Currently, Lucasfilm is preparing for a major return to the big screen, beginning with The Mandalorian and Grogu in 2026. However, there are plenty of other movies in development, as well as one in particular that could be very exciting for Evans. So, for some time, Chris Evans has voiced interest in joining the Star Wars galaxy, having joked he'd be game to play anyone from a stormtrooper to a Wookiee. Now, rumors have begun to spark online, suggesting the time may have finally come. If true, there's one upcoming Star Wars movie that would be perfect for Chris Evans, as it would lead to a fantastic reunion. Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling would make the perfect team, so either as friends or foes in Star Wars Starfighter. So currently the next Star Wars movie with a confirmed release date after The Mandalorian and Grogu is Star Wars Starfighter in 2027. While we don't know much about the upcoming movie set 5 years after the rise of Skywalker, we know it will be directed by Deadpool and Wolverine's Sean Levy, with Ryan Gosling as the lead and Mia Goth as the antagonist. But now we also know that Matt Smith is also being cast as a villain. But to that end, it could be very exciting to see Chris Evans and Gosling reunite on screen following the Russo brothers, the Gray Man in 2022, which I haven't seen, so I'm not sure how their chemistry is. But Chris Evans has worked with Sean Levy. He had a cameo in Free Guy, starring Ryan Reynolds, and he also had a cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine as a Human Torch, right? So he's worked with Sean Levy, so it could make sense him being cast in this movie if the rumors are true. What are your thoughts?
Sounds about right. I mean, these guys work together, and they, evidently they like to be put together.
Yeah. So like if he's worked with both Sean Levy and he's worked with Ryan Gosling, like it could be, if the rumor's true, it would make sense, right?
Even if they bring him for like a small cameo, like a cameo. I know he's a bigger actor to be doing cameo.
Yeah, you gotta have him. You gotta have him as a bigger role, like a main role, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah. No, I mean, if they bring him in, that I don't know. Maybe I don't want to say that'd be awesome, but then again, it's like I don't want. It's Star Wars is known for having like lesser known actors to become these larger like characters. But then to have already somebody that we know off so many other projects, it's kind of hard to say, oh yeah, he fits in Star Wars and he looks like he belongs in the Star Wars universe. And most times it's like people we don't even know, we never even heard of, like Andor. A lot of the Andor actors, and like they're we know them now for being in Andor because they did such a awesome job.
Yeah, brilliant.
We didn't know them in anything else, and now it's like, wow, these actors are really good. But then to have somebody that we know, we've seen them in the MCU, seen them in different roles, brought into Star Wars, and kind of takes us off out of that universe and into some weird place that, oh, we know this actor from something else.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a bad thing. But he's a good actor. He's an excellent actor.
Yeah, absolutely.
And these two guys worked together before, so I mean, who's to say they can't make a awesome team?
Right.
In Star Wars.
Yeah. Like I said, it would make sense if he's worked with Sean Levy, he's worked with Ryan Gosling, then it would make sense to bring him in on this movie.
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
We know Sean Levy likes to work with some of the same actors, right? Like he's worked with Ryan Reynolds quite a few times. Mm-hmm. He's worked with Chris Evans a couple times, right? So it's possible. It's possible.
I like to think that it'd be all awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that we've had Marvel actors come into Star Wars. I mean, and vice versa. Like we just had Harrison Ford. He was in the new Captain America movie, the latest one, right? As the Red Hulk. I can't think of his name. Thaddeus Ross, right? So, they've gone both ways. So,
for sure.
And the ones that I can think of off the top of my head, like Paul Bettany, who played Dryden Voss, he did a great job. Giancarlo Esposito, I mean, he was he went the other way though. He went Star Wars and then Marvel. But he's a great actor, right? Like, I'm trying to think who else.
I've got a list.
You got a list? Let's jump into the list then.
All right, so 33 actors who have played Star Wars and Marvel characters. Beautiful transition right there. A select group of actors have appeared in both Star Wars and Marvel's projects. Giancarlo Esposito starred in Captain America: Brave New World and played Moff Gideon in The Mandalorian. Natalie Portman, Emilia Clarke, Samuel L. Jackson, Mads Mikkelsen had roles in both franchises. Here's a bunch, or all of these Star Wars that dabbled in both the Star Wars and Marvel universe. So we've got Samuel L. Jackson, of course. All right, so who played Mace Windu. And of course, he played Nick Fury in Marvel
Yeah.
in the Marvel universe. So he's okay. So for both actors. So most recently, Jackson reprised his role as Fury in Marvel's Secret Invasion. On to Natalie Portman, played Padme Amidala in Star Wars prequels trilogy, and Jane Foster in the Thor movies.
Yeah.
Scroll on down. We have Rogue One Ben Mendelsohn, who showed up in Captain America as Skrull named Talos. Mendelsohn
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, yeah. Also,
he was in wasn't he Secret Invasion as well?
Yeah. Also, he was on a small segment of the Far From Home. He showed up in Secret Invasion. There you go.
Oh, okay. I forgot about in Far From Home. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Game of Thrones, Emilia Clarke appeared in Solo and played Talos' daughter in the MCU.
Yeah.
Paul Bettany, Solo, and also played in as Jarvis and Vision.
Yeah.
You have Rosario Dawson played the live-action Ahsoka Tano. Also appeared on Netflix Marvel show. Forgot the name of her character.
Yeah.
Also,
she was
Claire Temple of Daredevil and Luke Cage.
Claire, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Ariana Greenblatt played both Gamora. That was awesome right there. How she played both, these younger versions of Ahsoka and
Gamora, yeah.
Stellan Skarsgård, who played Jane's colleague, Professor Eric Selvig, and of course he played on Andor as
So like he came from Marvel. He was in Marvel first, and he was a great choice, right? So
it was nothing Rao. Also, we have Kaylee Flemings on The Force Awakens. The child. She also played on Loki show. All right.
Oh, then, as a young Sylvie. Yeah, I didn't realize that was the same girl.
We have Richard E. Grant appeared in Rise of Skywalker and on Loki as a variant of the God of Mischief, Loki. Ming-Na Wen also played on both as the agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and also Fennec Shand.
Yeah, and she was that's another one. She was Marvel first, right?
Yeah. I think I watched that movie.
Yeah.
Oscar Isaac also played in X-Men villain. He played
Apocalypse. Apocalypse.
Also Knight.
Yeah. Moon Knight. Yeah.
Moon Knight. And of course he played Poe Dameron.
Yeah.
So we have so many crossovers of these.
There's a lot. There's a lot. I didn't realize so many.
Donald Glover. I forgot that he played on Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah, that's right.
Of course, he played Lando Calrissian.
Yeah, Felicity Jones. Yeah, she was.
I don't remember her role in Spider-Man.
She was Felicia Hardy in the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie. So, like, again, she was in Marvel first.
Oh wow. Mad Mikkelsen.
Oh, yeah, the list keeps going, eh? Holy.
Yeah, it's a long list.
Andy Serkis.
Lupita Nyong'o played on Black
Panther. Yeah.
We have
Forrest Whitaker. Well, yeah.
Yep.
Benicio del Toro.
Benicio del Toro. Long list of these.
Yeah, it keeps going. Rose Byrne.
Yep. Somehow they
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense for them to, like, they're under Disney. They're all under Disney, so why not use some of the same actors, right?
Jon Favreau even.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Ray Park, right, as Toad in X-Men, so.
Yeah, Ray Park.
Yeah, even Peter Serafinowicz, like both both parts of Maul, right? Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy. I forgot he was in that.
I remember his.
This one I didn't know. Jessica Henwick in Iron Fist. I mean, I didn't watch Iron Fist either, so Donnie Yen. I didn't know that one.
Blade
2?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh, wow. I forgot about that. I haven't watched that in such a long time. This one I knew. Ken Leung from The Force Awakens and Inhumans.
I didn't watch Inhumans, so
no. But like I think he played the same character in the X-Men movies though. I want to say. Terrence Stamp. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that one. A lot though, eh?
It's huge.
Spencer Wilding. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. It keeps going.
And then
Richard
we
Armitage.
Have,
like
it's an impressive
Ben Schwartz. Yeah. Okay. Moff Gideon. Yeah. And we knew that one. I think that's the end of the list there. That's a lot.
Yeah. So we have this list, right?
Yeah.
But personally, like, who would you like besides the people that's on this list?
Okay. So if we're doing this, so my top five Marvel actors that I want to see in Star Wars, and no particular order. I got to go with Sebastian Stan as Luke Skywalker. That I think everyone wants. The next one, Kate Blanchett as Duchess Satine Kryze. Let's see her in a flashback with Ewan McGregor, right?
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. I think that would be. Yeah. Okay. So should be interesting to see what you have her as. I have Tom Hiddleston as a young Palpatine. I've seen fan casting like stuff online, and I'm like, you know what? I could get behind that. I think he could make a decent young Palpatine. He's a great actor again. Karen Gillan as Asajj Ventress. I know you and I both think Angelina Jolie should be her now, but I think Karen Gillan, if they were going to pull an actress from Marvel to play Asajj, I think she could. So she played Nebula, Gamora's sister with the bald head.
Oh,
so she could do the bald head really well, right? So like, and she's played the villain. So I think Asajj Ventress. I think she could be decent Asajj Ventress. And then my last one, this one might be a little bit of a stretch, but Bradley Cooper as Kyle Katarn from the Dark Forces Jedi Knight.
Yeah,
to grow the beard out, right? I think he could be a Kyle Katarn.
Yeah, I can see that.
So that's my top five Marvel actors as coming into Star Wars actors. Hopefully, maybe some of those will get picked. Hopefully, Sebastian Stan. Like that's been going around like forever. Yeah. I feel like that's going to come to fruition in the next maybe 5 years or so.
With the
Kate Blanchett
that,
would be good.
So much like
if they're going to do flashbacks in Ahsoka season 2 with Obi-Wan and the Clone Wars, and Kate Blanchett could be a good one to bring in for Duchess Satine. But that's my top 5. Let's hear your top 5.
Okay, all right. So I've got Dave Bautista as Darth Malgus.
Okay.
I think he fits the bill. Elizabeth Olsen as Mara Jade. I got Kate Blanchett as I put on here for any female Sith character.
Nice.
So, and then I have Sebastian Stan. That's just like you, Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Playing anybody else but Luke Skywalker. And I got Hugo Weaving as Darth Bane.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. I never even thought about that. He could be. He's a great actor.
Dude, he's one of my favorite actors. When I see him like
Matrix, Red Skull, and in Captain America.
The voice, his acting, or it's like, dude.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
I would love to see Dave Bautista as Darth Malgus. I think he's got.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know if he does anymore. I've seen like social media posts of him like how he lost a lot of weight. So I don't know if he does anymore. I don't know if those are fake images or not, but yeah. No, I think he could. I could see that.
Yeah.
Definitely Sebastian Stan as Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have
good list.
so
I
we have
think between
Kate
us we have a
Blanchett on
decent
both our
list.
lists.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Sebastian
let's see
Stan
who we got. We got Kate Blanchett on the same list, Sebastian Stan, and then everybody else is just
is different. Yeah. Yeah. I could see, you know what? You mentioned Mara Jade. I could see Karen Gillan playing Mara Jade too, because she's got the red hair.
Okay.
Right, as well.
Yeah.
So but Elizabeth Olsen, I didn't think
her. She's such a
yeah.
great actress.
Yeah, because like she was in Jumanji with The Rock.
Yeah.
So like yeah.
I love her character. I forgot her name. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's a decent list. I think those are decent lists. Personally, I like my list better. No offense. But you guys can let us know. You guys can let us know in the comments or in the chat whose list was better. And hopefully we get some of these actors in Star Wars, because personally, I think if the name, if it's a bigger name, so like Sebastian Stan, you got to have him playing Luke Skywalker. It's a big name. Like we said, Chris Evans, you have to have him being a main character. He's too big of a name. But like somebody like, say like Karen Gillan, I don't think she has to play a such a major role. Someone like who did you have? Elizabeth Olsen. Like she's a big actress, but like compared to like Kate Blanchett, I feel like she could potentially be a smaller role. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah. So like depending on their celebrity status, so to speak, you would have to have them play a character that suits that, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily, but like you're not going to have like somebody like we said, Chris Evans play like a small role, like a cameo or whatever in a movie. I mean, you very well could have him cameo. I mean, they had Tom Hardy cameo as a stormtrooper in The Force Awakens, right? But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel like you have to give him a bigger role.
Like, just put me in. I don't care.
Yeah, I know. Like the
Samuel
cameos
Jackson,
are fun.
Like, I don't care. Just put me in there.
Yeah. Right. So. Yeah, that's our list, and I think that's pretty much our show for this week.
Fun episode.
Yeah, let us know what you think of all the news and rumors we covered, and let us know who has the better list of Marvel actors for Star Wars, potential Star Wars actors. So
drop your comment down below.
Drop them. Yeah, drop your feedback in the comments, and thanks everyone for watching us and joining us this evening, and we'll see everyone next week in the next episode.
Thanks.